Good evening and welcome to the NFL TSR on this final night of October. We got Dandy here in Minnesota tonight. We got the Cowboys. We got the Vikings. The Cowboys look to go to 6-1, trying to keep pace with the Pack Attack and the Cardinals for the number one seed in the NFC. Well, the Vikings trying to stay in the wild card race, hoping a win could do some wonders at 3-3. Right now, they sit in second in the NFC North. But keep in mind, the teams behind them are the Bears and the Lions. And the poor Detroit Lions just can't catch a break. They fall to 0-8. Yeah, I think it's safe to say at this point, biting off kneecaps is not a proper philosophy. Anywho, Vikings making their TSR debut, marking the sixth team this season to make their debut. Well, the Cowboys making their third appearance. They're 1-1. Lost opening night in a nail-biter with the Bucks, but came back to win the following week against the Chargers, who were, at that time, making their TSR debut. All five teams who hadn't made their debut this season lost their debut game, even the Cowboys, as I just mentioned. I mentioned Cowboys and Chargers. Niners lost their debut to the Packers on a last-second field goal by Mason Crosby. Bears were embarrassed last week by the Buccaneers, 38-3. And then the Cardinals lost Thursday night on a questionable decision to try to go for the win when they could have just kicked the field goal going to overtime. Of course, I wouldn't have been saying that if Murray had completed the pass to A.J. Green. I wouldn't be calling it questionable. I'd be calling it genius. So, Minnesota, for the Vikings, the second Minnesota team that I've called on TSR, called a wild playoff game back in May against the Vegas Golden Knights. So right now, about 25 minutes to kick off. And it will not be Dak Prescott tonight, though. Cowboys going to Cooper Rush, starting QB after Prescott was called out for a calf injury. Yeah. That's an injury I think there was a comedian who made a joke about, a calf injury. Like, how do you injure a calf? I don't know. But they're played safe with that calf injury. I don't know what exactly happened, but I would not. I don't know if he pulled it or something. But Cooper Rush will get his first career NFL start. That's going to be fun. No. Calf injury for Prescott, so Cooper Rush taking the reins. A Cowboy loss, they'll fall to fourth in the NFC. They'll still lead the NFC East, but amongst division winners, leaders, I should say, they're fourth of the bunch. So. Anyway, let's quickly roll down the afternoon slate. Start off in the early games. And some good ones, too. Panthers defeating the Falcons 19-13. They snap a 4-game losing streak. Get back to 500. Well, the Falcons fall below 500. Titans outlasted the Colts in overtime to stay ahead of the AFC South. And right now have the best record in the AFC. Bills defeat the Dolphins 26-11. Dolphins not winning since opening day. Bills go to 5-2, just a half game behind the Titans, Ravens, and Raiders. Oh, no, sorry, just half game behind the Titans. I'm sorry. Tied with the Ravens and Raiders, who were idle this week. Jets upsetting the Bengals 34-31. Jets rallied from 11 down late in the fourth quarter to take it. As they will get their second win this season. Bengals fall to 5-3 and surrender the AFC North lead. Steelers taking it over the Browns 15-10. Congratulations, King Savage, bro. You proved me wrong on that one. Steelers now winning 3 straight. And right now just sitting half a game back of the Bengals and a game back of the Ravens in the AFC North. Eagles defeating the Lions 44-6. Lions 0-8. That's back. The Eagles now pull within a game and a half of the Cowboys. Or are they 3-5? Well, a Cowboy loss would be a game and a half. So right now they're 2 games back. Look out. Rams defeat the Texans 38-22. As the Rams now move into a tie with the Cardinals for the NFC West lead. Cardinals, though, with the tiebreaker. 49ers snap a 4-game losing streak as they defeat the Bears 33-22. And they're right back in the playoff race just like that. Patriots upsetting the Chargers 27-24. Chargers struggling as of late. Losers of 2 of their last 3. Well, look now, the Patriots, they're just now a game and a half back of the Bills. That could make for an interesting race. Seahawks defeating the Jaguars 31-7. Saints getting their revenge on the Buccaneers. They defeat them 36-27. The Bucs just their second loss since Thanksgiving weekend last year. And the Broncos, despite nearly giving the game back to Washington, hold on to win 17-10. The Broncos were trying to run out the clock, but Melvin Gordon fumbled and Washington had a great position to tie it up. But a sack on Taylor Heineke and then an overthrow on 4th down allowed the Broncos to survive 17-10. Game 5 of the World Series tonight. Braves with a chance to put the finishing touches on their first World Series title since 1995. It was October 28th, 1995. So that was 2 days after my 7th birthday. Astros, though, trying to rally from 3-1 down and trying to write another chapter in the infamous history of Atlanta sports. The Braves a chance to try to exercise the demons from the Hawks being swept in 2015. Super Bowl 51, do I need to go into detail? The national championship game in January 2018 with Georgia Bulldogs. I think just 5 days later, the letdown against the Eagles in the divisional round. And then, of course, last year, the Braves blowing in the NLCS 3-1. How funny I said demons on Halloween. It's like exercise demons on Halloween. Isn't that funny how I just said that? But meanwhile, for the Astros, the last time a team rallied from a 3-1 in the World Series. The last team to have done it was just 5 years ago, the Chicago Cubs against the Cleveland Indians, now Guardians. So, either the city of Atlanta finally exercises the demons that's plagued them for a quarter of a century, or the Astros stay alive, force the series back to Houston, try to do what hadn't been done in 5 years. 3-1 series deficit rally in the World Series. Well, we got a chance, just under 20 minutes to kick off. Let's check out what's going on the ice. Yeah, remember when you used to have hockey, NBC? Pepperidge Farm remembers. And on Halloween, the Devils fall to the Blue Jackets 4-3 at a shootout. And LA, the Kings defeat the Sabres 3-2. down I-5. The Ducks beating the Canadians 4-2. And the Hurricanes staying perfect in October as they defeat the Coyotes 2-1. The last team in the NHL without a loss, either in regulation or overtime. Coyotes still looking for their first win of the season. And so drop the puck at 9 o'clock. The Rangers and the Kraken going at it. Let me make sure I got that right. Is it I-5? The Los Angeles to Anaheim. Yep, I-5. I was right. I was trying to make sure that I had the interstate right. Otherwise, I would sound foolish. All right, let's look at the insights from tonight's game. And these two teams, no strangers to each other. They have a rivalry going back to the 70s with the playoffs. Then even a little more recent in my lifetime, the 90s. Randy Moss lighting up the Cowboys on Thanksgiving 98. Vikings winning both meetings in 99. Even though things kind of leveled off a little bit, but I feel like as of recent years, it's starting to heat back up. It's not letting me. I can get the insights whacked. So here's some insights for Tavon Diggs. 7 picks, 2 interceptions for touchdowns, over 142 interception return yardage. Right there with Rod Woodson from 1993. He had 7 interceptions. This is through the first 6 games of the season. He had 1 pick 6 and 84 return yards. And why am I not surprised to see my resident Pittsburgh fan, King Savage Bruh, on my stream tonight? Yes, I know Joe Buck's calling Game 5. I hear he's going to be retiring soon, and I think baseball and football fans everywhere are praising the Lord for that one. I think we can only take so much of it. But story for another day. And class of 2020 wide receivers, as CeeDee Lamb was picked 5 picks ahead of Justin Jefferson. So Lamb has had 160 targets, 107 receptions, 1,432 yards receiving, and 9 touchdowns. Jefferson, 184 targets, 129 receptions, 1,942 yards, and 10 touchdowns. This is throughout his career. So bye. Mike McCarthy is 10-4 in his career following a bye week. Mike and Zimmer just 3-4. So things looking good for the Cowboys there, but they don't play the game on paper. Remember that. Mike Zimmer-led defenses are 6-2 versus the number one scoring offense based on rank entering the week. And the Vikings have sacked opponents on 9.3% of dropbacks this season. That's the highest rate in the NFL. That's next-gen stats. So the Cowboys have scored 35 points in 4 straight games, 35 or more, which ties the longest streak in team history. The Vikings defense going to have their hands full with that. Vikings trending in the right direction. They have won 3 of their last 4 games after an 0-2 start. So a win tonight would put them above 500 for the first time this season and put them right in the thick of that NFC wildcard race right around the middle of the season. So once again, Dak Prescott inactive tonight with the calf injury. So Cowboys turning to Cooper Rush. See what he can do against the Minnesota Vikings. All right, here come the picks. Let's see who the field likes tonight. I mean, I'm leaning towards Dallas, but when it comes to Minnesota, you just never know with them. They're either going to be on fire or they're just going to be a dud. But a lot of people don't go with the Vikings. You just never know with them. I guess they only are going with them because Prescott's out. Florio likes the Cowboys, so it's not going to be completely field dominant. Looking like maybe a house divided. But I could probably hear Cowboy fans saying this now if the Vikings do win. They're going to fall back on we only won because Dak Prescott didn't play. And truthfully, I hate when fans do that. And, you blame a loss on your star player being injured. Last time I checked, football is a team sport, not an individual one. Yes, I know having a good quarterback as leadership is helpful, but that should not fall back as a reason for defeat. I used to hear that when the Steelers and Ravens play and the Steelers didn't have Ben Roethlisberger, they lose. I would hear Steeler fans going, they only won because Ben Roethlisberger didn't play. It's just like, team sport. I used to give Steeler fans such crap for that. It's like, no, you can't fall back on that. Especially when after the Ravens finally found a way to beat Ben Roethlisberger. It's like, no, you can't fall back on that excuse anymore. Seemed like a lot of people liking the Vikings tonight. So be set to kick it off when we return on your home for the NFL. Back in Minneapolis, for the Sunday night football game, Cowboys and Vikings going at. As these two did meet on Sunday night football 2 years ago in Dallas, the Vikings taking it 28-24. Cowboys took it last year as well. Really, it's been road teams taking it the last 3 times. Series in recent years. Cowboys have won 3 of the last 4 meetings. And that was after the Vikings have won 7 of the previous 8, including playoffs. So, I mean, the road team has taken the last 3 meetings. Dallas leading the all-time series 17-15. Having 4 postseason meetings in the 70s. And some good matchups in the 90s. So now, if you take out the regular season, if you take out the playoffs, it's only 13-12 in favor of Dallas. So, a little more background on Cooper Rush. Been with the Cowboys from 2017-2019 as an undrafted free agent from Central Michigan. Spent the offseason in a practice squad, the Giants last year, and then back with the Cowboys. He is making his first start. He played 2 games with the Cowboys in 2017. His career, 1 for 3 for just 2 yards. Does have 2 runs for 13 yards. And as long as it's a 15-yard, so he must have lost 2 on the other. And oh my goodness, we got Chris Collinsworth. Now Michael's just like, I just want to hit him over the head with the microphone. Do it! On behalf of football fans everywhere, please, Al, for the love of God, just do it. See, he has a face that I just want to punch. Ah, good. There's like, I was just want to run up to my TV screen and punch it, but I can't because then I break my TV. And that's the last thing I need. Anyway, open and kickoff when we return here on your home for the NFL. Looking to kick off just moments away. The Cowboys looking to pad their lead in the NFC East against the Eagles. The Vikings trying to get back in the wild card race, and they'd be right in the thick of it if they win. Vikings just going in their regular purple jerseys and white pants. Cowboys going in their regular white jerseys with the silver pants. And without further ado, let's get this thing going. Dak in pregame. It's Cooper Rush making his first NFL start. It was now his 5th season in the NFL. So it looks like the Vikings are going to get the ball first, so we'll get to see Kirk Cousins and crew. As Greg Zuerlein set to kick it off for the Cowboys. And Kane Nwangwu, who set to return it, 4th round pick in this year's draft, I should say. And Yankees suck one, saying Cooper Rush won't do much. You don't know that. We're underway. And no return. So we get our first look at Kirk Cousins. And he lines up behind center on 1st and 10. And play action. Rolling to his left. Looking. Now he's going to take off and run with it. Gets up to the 30, about the 31-yard line. So getting the gain of 6 to start the game off. This year, Cousins 69% completion percentage, 1,769 yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So there's you with your mind in the gutter. I just made 269 references. Okay. 2nd and 4, Kirk Cousins behind center. Calls to Cook up the middle. Gets about 2. Let's double check. 33. Yes, 33 is Dalvin Cook. Cousins in the shotgun on 3rd and 2. Drops back. Looking. Fires deep. Passes. Caught! Number 83, that is Tyler Conklin. Oh, but a flag is down. For the moment, it's a first down. Scott Novak, the referee, holding on to defense, so they're going to decline it, take the play. It's around the 36. Cousins behind center. And gets it out there. That's Jefferson. Call it about 3 on the play. Cousins behind center. Reverse to Jefferson. Jefferson look like he wants to pass. He will. Pass is incomplete. And the Vikings going into their bag of tricks, not working out there. The reverse, but Jefferson didn't have much room to work with, so. Third and 7. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. And a flag is down. They might get Diggs for interference. It looked like he got a handful of Jefferson's jersey. So this should be a no-brainer call. And that will give the Vikings first, I think, maybe even first and goal. Let me see. No, not quite first and goal, but it would give them first down. At the 19, Cousins behind center. Calls to Cook, right side. Has to bounce back. And he's going to end up losing a yard. Cousins in the shotgun on 2nd and 11. Drops. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. And touchdown. Vikings. Thielen with it. And the Vikings will draw first blood. The drive being kept alive with a pass interference call, allowing the Vikings to make the first points. And Thielen wide open. All he had to do was just catch it, and he was able to waltz in for a touchdown. Point after. Snap. Kick. Up and good. $11:49 to go in the opening quarter. Vikings 7, Cowboys nothing here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, the Vikings took the lead on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Cousins to Thielen. See Cooper Rush for the first time tonight. Look at his first ever NFL start. And the camera guy wearing a hot dog costume. That's interesting. And the Vikings will kick it off. And no return. So we get to see Rush. Behind center. Calls to Elliott, left side. Elliott up to the 30, to about the 33-yard line. So 2nd and short. And Rush 3 career pass attempts entering tonight, as he's in the shotgun. Vikings look like they're going to blitz. Pass is caught up to the 37-yard line. That's I think that's Cooper. And that's going to move the chains. If he hadn't fallen down, he might have broke it for a bigger gain and possibly a touchdown. As he had the defender shook, but he just couldn't stay on his feet. Oh, they're going to actually call it the 38. So Rush behind center. Calls to Elliott. And Elliott plowing through, getting up to about the 40-yard line. Oh, and the Braves getting out early at 4-0, just the bottom of the first on a Duval grand slam. Rush behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires passes caught. That's Elliott. Right side up to the 45. Close to the marker. They're going to give it to him. Kellen Moore, third season as offensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Coached the quarterback he beat in a bowl game in 2010, Andy Dalton, last year. As Rush is in the shotgun down empty backfield. So we passed the 9.5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Glad you could join us tonight for Sunday Night Football. As Rush drops back, fires, passes, incomplete, try for Jarwin. That'll be 2nd and 10. And a late flag comes in, so wait. Oh. It was a free play. As Everson Griffin could not stay on side. Jump maybe a split second too soon. So it'll be 1st and 5 at the Minnesota 47. Balls to Elliott. Going up the middle. Elliott. First down and a little more up to the 40-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Oh, they're going to call it the 41-yard line. Rush behind center. Calls to Elliott. And he'll get past the 40 to about maybe the 39. Set up 2nd down. As we're closing in on the 8-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Rush behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes. Caught. That's Lamb. Right around the 22-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Zeddy had a little lamb. Little lamb. Little. Zeddy had a little lamb. That just got a first down. A nice catch. Rush 3 for 3 for 30 yards. Already matched his career passing attempt total On this drive alone, a flag flies. Looks like someone moved early. And they're going to get the Cowboys for a false start. First and 15, rush into shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, fires passes, and almost intercepted! As number 21, Bashard Breeland nearly came away with a pick. Was trying for Amari Cooper right into the breadbasket. He could not hold on to it. So Rush getting a break right there on an ill-advised pass. Rush in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, fires, passes caught. That's Lamb. Past the 20 to about the 19. But I was on 2nd and 15, by the way. Let's go set up 3rd and 7. Current drive, 9 plays, 56 yards. So we just hit the 6.5-minute mark here in the first. 7-0 ball game. So Rush in the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure coming. Rush in trouble. He's going to go down. And it's number 94, the Vikings. That is Dalvin Tomlinson. And the Viking defense able to hold their ground. Taking them back around to 25, it looks like. And they're going to send out Zerline. About 43 yards. Snap. Kick. Up. And pushed it too far to the left. Cowboys drive, but come up empty-handed. Here in the first, it's Vikings 7, Cowboys nothing on your home for the NFL. 5:19 to go in the first. Vikings take over after the missed field goal by Greg Zuerlein at the 33-yard line. Or is it the Minnesota 83-yard line? M83. No, it's 33. Cousins behind center. Calls to Cook, left side. Cook to the 40, to the 45, close to midfield. And he's going to move the chains. And Yankee Suck One saying, go Braves, explicit the Astros. Okay. Well, right now the Braves in good shape, up 4-0, but it's early. Cousins behind center. And quick pass out. That's Thielen getting it up to midfield. I think forward progress will put him in Dallas territory at the 49-yard line. Cousins behind center on 2nd and 7. Play action. Looking, fires the heave, wide open. Ah, but Jefferson could not haul it in. Oh, he was wide open. It was going to be a tough play for Jefferson anyway if he had just stayed on his feet. He would have caught that. He would have been in for 6. Defender fell down. Cousins put a little too much on it. Jefferson trying to go all out, but didn't go far out enough. So 3rd and 7, Cousins in the shotgun. And no, he did not like that. And he's not going to like that. He has to burn a timeout. So teams who have made their debut on Twitch/TSR, only 3 had won their debut games against teams who've already played. Steelers last year against the Ravens, the first meeting, rallying from 17-7 at the half to win it 28-24. Titans 3 weeks later against those same Ravens on the Henry walk-off. And that same day, the Colts beating the Packers. That's been it. Cousins in the shotgun. Looking. Under pressure. Fires pass. Too high. Trying for number 83. That is Tyler Conklin. And I don't even know if he would have gotten to the first down marker anyway. They're going to send the punting unit out. Punt away. And they got him inside the 5. And that's exactly where they got him, at the 5-yard line. 3:50 to go in the opening quarter. Vikings 7, Cowboys nothing. Here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, Cowboys starting at the 5-yard line after the great punt by Jordan Berry. Hit him right at the 5-yard line. Let's see what Cooper Rush can do in his second drive. QBs make first NFL start on Sunday Night Football. Tony Romo, 2006, won. Jay Cutler, 2006, lost. Dennis Dixon, 2009, lost. Matt Flynn, 2010 at New England, lost. Jimmy Garoppolo, 2016 at Arizona, won. As Rush is behind center. Calls to Elliott, going to the right side. Elliott able to get about 3 yards on the play. As teams that make their debut on TSR in their debut game against a team that's already played. Ravens lost to the Chiefs week 3 last year. A week later, the Patriots to those same Chiefs. 2 weeks later, Packers lost to the Bucks. And I'll hold that thought for just a second as Rush is behind center on 2nd and 7. Five on the play clock. Calls to Elliott, right side. Elliott to the 10. Looks like it'll get him at the 12-yard line. We'll set up 3rd and 3. Mention the Ravens, Chiefs, Patriots, Chiefs, Packers, Bucks. Ravens defeated the Steelers defeat the Ravens, become the first team to win their debut game against a team already played on TSR. Rushes in the shotgun. Elliott again up the middle. We'll get a first down up to about the 17. Three weeks later, both the Titans and Colts winning their debut games against the Ravens and Packers respectively. So they're 3 and 3 right there. And the Rams lost their debut game against the Packers in the divisional round last year. They were 3 and 4. And so far this year, 0 and 5. Rushed in the shotgun. Play action. Rush fires, passes. Caught. That's Lamb up to about the 37. And that's going to move the chains. In other words, teams making their debut on TSR, Twitch, going back to last season and a half, 3 and 9, not counting teams who've made their debut against teams making their debut as well. And Rush rolling to his right on play action. Now he's going to tuck it and run. And gets up to about the 39-yard line. As we're just under 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Elliott, 203 touches without a fumble. That's the longest in his career, I think it said. And handoff, this is Pollard. Pollard breaking through. Pollard up to about the 46. Not quite a first down, but it will set up 3rd and short. We're now under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Cowboys will at least run one more play. Pitch to Pollard, right side. Pollard will get the marker. And he'll get out of bounds, so Cowboys will get another playoff before the quarter ends. And, well, that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, so they didn't get our playoff. We played 15 minutes in Minnesota. Your score, Vikings 7, Cowboys nothing on your home for the NFL. Starting the second quarter, the Cowboys down 7-0. As on top of the show, Dak Prescott sitting this one out. Injury to his leg, calf muscle. He pulled it or what. Regardless, out for the game. So Cooper Rush in there. He right now has the Cowboys with a 1st and 10 at the 48. Oh. As Rush is behind center. Calls to Elliott. Gets it past midfield to about the 46. They're actually call it 2nd and 5 from the 47. Rush in the shotgun. He drops back. Fires, passes. Intercepted! The 35. Up to the 40-yard line. As that is number 23. Xavier Woods. And are you for real? Why? This whole going to the end zone to celebrate. It's the second quarter. Somebody get me Roger Goodell's phone number. Vikings force the interception. Take over. Up 7 on your home for the NFL. Vikings take it over at the 40. Following the turnover, his Cousins behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires passes. Caught. That's Cook to the 40. Left side of about the 43-yard line. NFL players are idiots. Yeah, I agree. Especially when they do the whole going to the opposing end zone to celebrate. Seriously, somebody get me on the phone with Goodell. And I don't know who's charging referees this year. I think Al Riveron retired. So somebody get me on the phone with them. I got to tell them that this has to stop. I feel like I have to make this rant every week. And call is Dalvin Cook is apparently first and 10 at the 45. Looks like he didn't go anywhere. Yes, it is annoying. Yeah. But remember, they will flag you for taunting for just standing over a player. Or going, first down. Something like that. But this, they just turn a blind eye to it. As Cousins in the shotgun empty backfield. Pressure coming. Fires, passes, caught. Right around midfield. That's Conklin. I mean, maybe going first down is taunting, but yeah, considering going to the opposing in college, that absolutely would be flagged. Unsportsmanlike conduct. But in the NFL, they just didn't see nothing. Cousins drops back, fires, passes, caught. No! As that ball was drilled out of the hands of number 17, KJ Osborne. Cowboys running it back, but we all know it's incomplete. At M50. You know. Sometimes this is why I like college more than the NFL, because I feel like that whole running to the opposing end zone to celebrate a turnover, they would flag that in a heartbeat, probably before they even get to the end zone. Barry sent the punt away again. And returned by Ced Wilson up to about the 19-yard line. .12:34 to go in the second. Vikings 7, Cowboys nothing on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, the Cowboys take back over at the 20, not the 19, I'm sorry. As the Vikings unable to do anything with the turnover. And I guess it serves them right for going to the opposing end zone to celebrate. Rush behind center. Calls to Elliott right side. And we'll get a couple yards. There's Rush in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Drops back, looking, pressure coming, fires, passes, caught! That's Cooper right at midfield! And that'll get him a first down. It looked like he got that one off his back foot. The pocket was collapsing around him. Had to heave it up there. They're actually called the Minnesota 49. Rushing the shotgun call to Elliott. Getting about maybe 2 on the play. So we hit the 11-minute mark here in the second quarter. Rushing the shotgun. And we'll pitch it to Elliott right side. It looks like Elliott might have gotten to the 44. We'll set up 3rd and 5. Third and 6 from the 45. Rushing the shotgun. And off to Pollard, right side. Pollard fighting with that last-ditch effort. Looked like he got it. Judging by where the ref is standing, that is the case. That will be a first down. So now rushing the shotgun. Calls to Pollard right side. Now it's cut back. We'll get about 2 on the play, I'll call it. So rushing the shotgun. Drops, fires, passes, caught. Up to about the 33. That's Schultz. That will make it 3rd and 4 upcoming. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. That's Wilson right around 25. Will get to the 24 for a first down. Rush behind center on 1st and 10. Calls to Elliott. Going up the middle to the 20. That's where he'll be taken down. 9 plays, 60 yards. Stripe is in for the Cowboys. It's coming up on 6.5 to play here in the first half. Vikings hold on to a 7-0 lead, but the Cowboys driving. Rush behind center. Drops. Looks. Looking. Fires, passes. Incomplete. Try for Elliott. It looked like it was one of those get it off to avoid being sacked. Third and 6, rush in the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes, incomplete. Try for Cooper. So after all that, Cowboy drive stalls, and they're going to have to bring out Zerline. Looked like just some miscommunication there between Rush and Cooper. Zerline out to try it again. This one from 38. Snap, kick, up, and good. .609 to go in the half. It's now Vikings 7, Cowboys 3 here on your home for the NFL. Cowboys were able to drive, but only got a field goal out from Zerline. Cut deficit to 7-3. Zerline set to kick it off. And we'll go out for a touchback. We'll see what Kirk Cousins and crew can do. And calls Cook right side. Gets about 2 on the play. Second and 8. Cousins behind center. Calls to Cook. Left side. Or 33, that is Dalvin Cook. We already established that. And they're going to call it a gain of 3 on the play. I'll set up 3rd and 5. Cousins in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, fires, passes, incomplete. Try for Thielen. And a coverage there by number 30 of the Cowboys. That is Anthony Brown. The Vikings going 3 and out. Barry will set the punt away to Wilson. Oh, they might have got the Cowboys to jump early. They punted away. And it'll go out of bounds on the 43 of the Cowboys, but it looks like the Vikings may maintain possession. It is offside. Let's see. And they will call it a first down. So Vikings catching a break. They got Golston to jump early. So instead of the Cowboys having great field position to start their drive, Vikings get a first down. They keep their drive alive. Cousins behind center. Play action. Looking. Passes caught right on the 45. It says number 35 of the Vikings. I blinded myself with the light in the mouse. Nope. Okay, I guess I can't find out who number 35 of the Vikings is. Anyway, it's 2nd and 5 from the 40. Oh no, they call it 2nd and 3. Calls to Cook. So 3rd down. on from the 44. It was Stocker who was on the receiving end of that 7-yard completion. And Cousins behind center on 3rd and 1. And handoff, number 30, that is C.J. Ham. He's close to the marker. I don't look for the spot. He got it. Oh, no, they moved it back. They're like, not so fast. And that's going to set up 4th and 1. I would say it's the right call. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches. Cousins behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. Thielen, 30, 25, down to about the 23, and the Cowboys, he moves the chains. Oh, my goodness. A play action that fooled the Cowboys big time. Look at that. This could have probably ran for the first down. He saw Thielen downfield, decided to get the first down and a little more. As Thielen's had Diggs beat. They're called 24-yard line. Cousins behind center. And they'll get off for the 2-minute warning. Toss to Cook. Cook back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And that will take it to the 2-minute warning. Tied to the World Series, by the way. 2-minute warning in Minnesota. Vikings 7, Cowboys 3. Here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, Cowboys down by 4, but Vikings driving. The Braves take the lead right back at 5-4. That game right now in the bottom of the third. So be a real gridlock there in Atlanta. Cousins in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Drops back, looking, fires pass is caught, and thrown back for a loss is number 25, Alexander Madison. And Cowboys take a timeout with 1:53 to go. We're going to call it. 3rd and 12 and 26. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires passes. Dropped! As Cook could not hold it. Even if he had caught it, he was going to lose yardage. And after a drive being kept alive with an offside call on a punt and a 4th down conversion, Cowboy defense able to hold. And this will send out Greg Joseph, 13-17. This season, along at 55, he's tied for most in the NFL through Week 7 in field goal attempts. This is a 45-yard try. And snap, kick, up, and got it. Vikings able to tack a field goal on. Just a little over 100 seconds to go in the half. Vikings 10, Cowboys 3 on your home for the NFL.
No thanks.
Back in Minnesota, the Vikings added a field goal to make it a 7-point game. And about 104 seconds to go. We'll see what the Cowboys can do before the half. And kick away. And Pollard will just let it go past him. Cowboys will get the ball to start the second half, so they'd like to get some points on this possession. At least get something. Second half. And Rush is in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Pressure coming, fires, passes, caught. That's Elliott right around the line of scrimmage, getting up to about the 28-yard line. They're actually going to call it 27. Rushing the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes, caught. Cooper right at the marker. Let's see where they spot it. And yes, he will have a first down. And Rush trying to hurry him along here. Watching the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Pressure coming, fires, wobbly pass. And it's an interception for the moment. I thought it hit the ground. But they're going to say it's the Vikings' ball. And number 27, that is Cameron Dantzler. I thought it hit the ground. Let's see. I got his hands underneath it. I don't know if the ball hit the ground or not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they might take this back. I thought it hit the ground. He did have his hands underneath it, but as we've seen in the past, yeah, I got to call that incomplete. Let's listen in.
Get control between his hands before that happens. And that's a great shot right there. It's incomplete. Perfect. Scott Novak ready to make the call. After looking at the play, the ball hit the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I thought it looked incomplete too. I'll give Dantzler some credit for selling it like it's an interception, but yeah, didn't do quite a great job of it. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes. Oh, incomplete! As Schultz was the intended target, but Dantzler right there again to knock it down, and I'll set up 3rd and 10. Vikings do still have 2 timeouts left. So if they're able to hold the Cowboys here, they might have a chance to add some points before the half. Rush is in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. A little too far out in front for number 85. Noah Brown. And the Vikings with 2 timeouts left have a chance to do some work before the half. 43 seconds remain. Brian Anger set to punt it away. Fair catch made right around the 15-yard line. 37 seconds left in the half. Vikings 10, Cowboys 3 on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, Vikings have it at their 15 with 37 seconds left. Cousins in the shotgun. And drops back, looking. Fires, passes, caught around the 20-yard line. As that's number 15 of the Vikings. Amir Smith-Marset. And they're utilizing the sideline. Oh, they're going to call it 2nd and 4, actually, from the 21. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Now it's a step up. Now he's going to take off Wig to the 30. Try to break attack, get up to the 33-yard line. They're going to have to use a timeout. Well, they're not gonna. They're going to hurry them back up. I don't know why. You got your timeouts. Use them. And they're just burning precious seconds. Cousins, 5. Now you got to throw it off. Pass is incomplete. You got 1 second. But you wasted precious seconds. You got it. You had that timeout. Use it. I guess we'll just have to see how far Cousins can throw it. And he'll just take a knee. One half down here in Minnesota. Your score, Vikings 10, Cowboys 3 on your home for the NFL. Played 30 minutes in Minnesota. Vikings on a 7-point lead. Let's take a look at some first half stats. Cowboys outgained the Vikings 168 to 146. Vikings outpassing the Cowboys 105 to 104. Cowboys outrushing them 64 to 41. Vikings more yards per play than the Cowboys, 5.2 to 4.8. Cowboys throwing to 1 interception. Cowboys 57% on third down. Vikings just 16%. Cowboys 18:35 time possession to the Vikings 11:25. Cowboys 4 penalties. Vikings just 1. Let's recap what happened earlier in the day. Panthers defeat the Falcons 19 to 13. Snap a 4-game losing streak. Get back to 500. Titans outlast the Colts in overtime 34 to 31. They're now on top of the AFC at 6-2. Bills defeat the Dolphins 26 to 11. They move into a 3-way tie for second in the AFC with the idle Raiders and Ravens. Jets upsetting the Bengals 34-31, allowing the Ravens to take the AFC North lead back. Steelers defeat the Browns 15 to 10. Steelers now 3 straight wins since losing 3 straight after an opening day victory. Eagles all over the Lions 44 to 6. Lions falling to 0-8. Rams defeating the Texans 38-22. Rams go to 7-1 on the year, now move into a tie for first place with the Cardinals. Cardinals still with the tiebreaker, so they're still second. Niners snap a 4-game losing streak as they defeat the Bears 33-22. Patriots defeat the Chargers 27-24. Pull them within a game and a half of Buffalo for the AFC East lead. Seahawks defeat the Jaguars 31-7. Saints, despite losing Jameis Winston, win at 36-27. They are now just a half game back of the Buccaneers for the NFC South lead. And the Broncos defeated Washington today 17-10. They snap a 4-game losing streak and go to 500. And meanwhile, some scores in the MLB. Game 5 of the World Series. Top of the 4th, Braves leading at 5-4. If the Braves win, that's it. They will claim their first World Series title since 1995. The Astros win. We play on Tuesday night. We'll have some November baseball for the first time in 4 years. Out to the ice. Blue Jackets defeat the Devils in a shootout 4-3. Kings defeating the Sabres 3-2. Down I-5, Ducks defeating the Canadiens 4-2. Hurricanes staying perfect in October and on the season as they remain the only team without a loss, defeating the Coyotes 2-1, the only team without, one of 2 teams without a win, I should say, other being the Blackhawks. After 1 period in Seattle, Rangers leading the Kraken 1-0. So ESPN Plus having a doubleheader Tuesday night. Oh, ESPN Plus and who? Oh no, it's just 2 games. 10 o'clock Devils Ducks. 10:30 Sabres Sharks.
Ferguson again from the shot. The pitch is to Howard on the right side, crosses the 30, hops over a man at mid.
About to start the second half. Vikings up 10-3. Cowboys, though, will start with it in the second half. Cowboys with a 5-game winning streak at stake here. Joseph will be set to kick it off. And we're underway. Kick will go out in the end zone for a touchback. So. Prescott and crew, rushing crew, starting at the 25-yard line. Calls to Elliott left side, gets about, call it 2 yards on the play. Maybe they'll give him 3. As Dak with the headset on. So we'll call it 2nd and 8, rush behind center. And play action. Rolling to his right, fires pass, incomplete. Off the fingertips of Schultz. It looked like Rush threw it a little too low for him. We'll set up 3rd and 8. Rushing the shotgun, drops back, fires, passes, caught! That's Wilson! He could! He might! He will! Touchdown, Cowboys! Oh my goodness! Said Wilson from 73 yards, and the Cowboys come out swinging in the second half. And with 3 Vikings around him, nobody was able to lay a finger on him. As he burned Mackenzie Alexander and turned Harrison Smith inside out as the kick is good. Cowboys waste little time coming out answering as we're tied at 10 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, Cowboys don't even use a minute in the second half. They already tied up at 10. Following the long touchdown pass from Rush to Ced Wilson, his first NFL touchdown pass for Cooper Rush. Congratulations, as Zerline set to kick it off. Again, no return. Cousins behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires the heave. Incomplete try for Jefferson. And a flag is down. And Jefferson struggling to get up. And they're going to get Diggs, I think, for interference. Oh, no, they're going to get him for illegal contact, so it's only the 5-yard penalty. But it will be a first down. Like Jefferson came down hard. Ooh, on the right side. I'll make that the left side. I'm sorry. But he's walking off the field. Probably will just take a play or two off. And the handoff to Cook. Cook to the left side to the 45, up to the 50-yard line. That's going to move the chains. And it calls to Cook, left side. We only actually got to the Minnesota 49. Flag comes in after about an 8-yard gain, it looked like. But it's going to come back. Stocker, the guilty party. Cousins behind center on 1st and 20. Quickly gets it out to Cook on the screen. This is the 40 to about the 43-yard line, so he'll get about 4 on the play. Cousins behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires, pass is caught. That's Conklin. Up to the 50 to close to about Dallas 45. Called the Dallas 46. Got about 11 on the play, I think. 3rd and 5. Cousins in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops. Looking. Pressure coming. Both down. He lost it, but he got back. At their own 47, so it's going to be a loss of 7. And they're going to have to punt it away. Boy, play bait by number 94, Randy Gregory, as Barry punts it away. And it'll bounce at the 15, bounce forward to about the 16, and that's where the Cowboys will take over. 11:10 to go in the third. We're tied at 10 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, Cowboys taking over at their own 16 following the punt. See what Cooper Rush does on this drive. All right, rush behind center on 1st and 10. And calls to Elliott going up the middle. About 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8. Rush in the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. Way over the head of Cooper. Third and 8. Rush in the shotgun. Drops. Now rolling to his left. Looking. Under pressure. He's going to be taken down. I think they're going to call it officially at the 2-yard line. That's number 97. That's Griffin on the sack. And a huge loss for the Cowboys right there. Ended up being a 16-yard loss, I think. Well, no, they're only calling it a 10-yard loss officially. And a punt's away by Anger. And return. And Vikings will take over. 9:32 to go in the third. We're still tied at 10 on your home for the NFL. Back in Minneapolis, Vikings taking over at their 45 following the punt. Let's see what Kirk Cousins and crew can do. Down to the final four in NASCAR: Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and we get the last guy. Play action. Cousins looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Jefferson in the Cowboy territory around the 37-yard line. First and 10. Calls Cook right side. Got maybe a yard. Or actually call it 2 yards. 3 yards, excuse me. Second and 7 upcoming. So we're approaching the 8.5-minute mark here in the third quarter. And play action. Cousins. Pass is caught up to the 30 to about the 27. That's number 89 of the Vikings. That is Chris Herndon. And he will give him a first down. And Cousins behind center calls to Cook. And Cook is going to be swallowed up around that 30-yard line. The first guy in there is number 91 of the Cowboys, Carlos Watkins. It will officially be, well, they're not going to show. Looks like it'll just be a 2-yard loss. Yep, second and 12. Cousins behind center. Drops back, looking, fires, pass, incomplete. So third and 12. It's Cousins threw that one away. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. Conklin around the 23, and that's as far as he's going to get. So the Cowboys able to stand their ground. Now, so 4th and 6. So now Joseph already made it from 45. This one will be from about 41. And snap, kick, up, and got it. 6:31 to go in the third. It's now Vikings 13, Cowboys 10 on your home for the NFL. Back in Minneapolis, Vikings taking a 13-10 lead on the field goal by Greg Joseph. See how the Cowboys respond. Cowboy defense since the opening drive done a good job. Managed to hold their own. And kicks away. And Pollard will return it from a couple yards deep. Pollard up to about the 20-yard line. And Spammer, you can get the heck out of here. Rush behind center. Hand off to Elliott, going up the middle. And it looks like when all is said and done, he'll get 4 on the play. Ghostling Annual is a spammer. I'm calling you out there. 2nd and 6. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Cooper. Right around the 32. That's going to move the chains. Baseball scores. Oh, don't look now. The Astros now up 7-5. That game now in the top of the 5th. So the Astros fighting for dear life here. They rallied from 4-0 down to now up 7-5 at the midway mark. They're going to call it the 34-yard line. Rush behind center. And play action. Rush looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. As he just threw that one away. Rush in the shotgun. And Rush got to get it now. He has to call timeout. With 5:15 to go here in the 3rd. So Cowboys with Dak Prescott. They're 7-4 since 2020. All the quarterbacks, the reverse, 4-7. Have 9 fewer touchdowns and 2 more interceptions. And we got 2nd and 10 from the 34. Rushing the shotgun. And calls Elliott right side. And he'll get a yard if that. And yep, they're going to give him a yard. What's up? 3rd and 9. They should give him 2 yards. 3rd and 8. Rushing the shotgun. Excuse me. Drops back, fires, passes, caught. That's Wilson. Wilson trying to get back inside. He'll get 2 on the play, but it's not going to be enough. The Viking defense answers. As Anger will punt it away. And it looks like it was going to take a Viking bounce at the 25. We'll step aside. Vikings take over when we return here on your home for the NFL. Okay. .350 to go in the 3rd. Vikings taking over at their 26. There's Trayvon Diggs. Allowed in coverage. His nearest defender, 3 catches, 58 yards and a touchdown. As Cousins takes over behind center. Calls to Cook, going to the right side. Cook to the 30. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to be met up there at the 34. As Trayvon Diggs has an interception in every game so far this year. Right now, that streak is in jeopardy. Second player since 1970 with 7 interceptions in the first 6 games. The other, Rod Woodson, in 93. Cousins behind center. Drops back, looking. Fires passes, caught right at the 30, but it dropped for a loss. As that was Ham, C.J. Ham. Probably wishes now he had just dropped it. Ended up being a 4-yard loss, and Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Under pressure. 5 passes. Incomplete. Nearly picked off by Parsons. And he wishes he had another shot at that. Barry set the punt it away. And Dallas will return it. This is Lamb. And he's going to be tackled back at the 26. And that's where Cooper Rush and crew will take over with just over 2 minutes to go in the third. They actually call it 27 on a 28-yard line. Rush behind center. Play action. Rolling to his right. Looking. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. Try for Wilson. And a flag comes in. Did Alexander come in just a hair too soon? And they are going to get the Vikings for interference. Yep. Kenzie Alexander looked like he was doing a little bit beforehand. Yeah, he looked like he had the left arm of Wilson locked right around the 42. And Rush in empty backfield. Wilson looking like it's going to be a double pass. Rolling, fires, passes. Caught! That's Lamb right up to the 23-yard line. And the Cowboys saying, that's how you run the double pass, Vikings. As said Wilson finds C.D. Lamb. Rush behind center. Coming up on 90 seconds to go in the third. Calls to Pollard right side. Pollard going to be yanked down at the 22-yard line. For Cedric Wilson, 4th season. 4 for 4, 80 yards and a touchdown pass. Look at that. 22 rush in the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure coming. Pass is caught. That's Pollard. And looks like they're only going to give him a yard. Cowboys will have to run one more play before the quarter ends. Third and 8, rush in the shotgun. Drops, looking, fires, passes. Caught by Cooper. No, they're going to say incomplete. Even if he had caught it, he was short of the first. We'll see if they send out Zerline. He caught it, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Even if he had stayed in bounds, he was short of the first down. Would have just made things a little bit easier for Zerline. 1 of 2. He's made it from 38, missed from 43. And snap, kick, up, and got it. With 4 seconds to go in the third quarter, we got ourselves a tied game here. The Cowboys amongst NFC division leaders, third. And Packers and Cardinals both 7-1, slightly ahead of the Bucs at 6-2. Vikings right now amongst non-division leaders, the 500 record or better. Only the Rams, Saints, and Panthers in that category as well. Yeah, Zerline will kick it off. No return. Cousins behind center. What will be the final play of the third quarter? Play action. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. And losing yardage is Ham. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. Three quarters down in Minnesota. We got a good one here. We're tied at 13 right here on your home for the NFL. Time for scores elsewhere in sports. After 5 innings, the Astros leading the Braves 7-5. Astros have to win to stay alive. On the ice. Through 2 periods, the Rangers and Kraken tied at 1. Set to start the fourth quarter in Minnesota. We got a good one tied at 13. Vikings trying to become the first team since the Colts on November 22nd, 2020 to win their TSR debut against a team that's already played more than once. Right now it's tied at 13. Cowboys trying to make it 6 straight and keep pace with the Packers and Cardinals, the top seed in the NFC. Cousins in the shotgun on 2nd and 12. Drop pass is caught. That's Thielen. Up to the 25. It gets up to about the 27-yard line. It's up 3rd and 8. Vikings just 1 of 9 on 3rd down. This one 3rd and 8. Cousins rolling to his right. Looking. Fires. Passes caught. But only getting up to the 31. As that is Osborne. And yet another failure 3rd down conversion. And another punt coming up for the Vikings. And somewhere out there, John Madden's going, why would you call a pass play short of the first down? It makes no sense. Come on, you all know he's saying that somewhere. As Barry set the punt it away. It's the punt off. And it's a booming punt. Lamb will catch it at the 17. A flag comes in. Oh, it's just going to be knocked back. I think that's half the distance. United States women's hockey team honored tonight, winning the gold in 2018. Wish them the best of luck in 2022. So 1st and 10 from the 9. Rush behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Lamb right around the 23-yard line. It's going to move the chains. I actually call it the 22. Rush behind center. And play action. Rush looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. That's Cooper. Up around the 36-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Rush tonight, 16 of 27, 224 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. And he's in the shotgun. They give him to the 37. And play action. Looking. Fires. Passes. A little too high for Elliott as he's only able to knock it down with his hand. What's up? 2nd down. Just rush in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught, and getting past the 45 to the 40. That's Noah Brown. A flag is down. For the moment, it's 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 39. Or is it? No, it is not going to be. Will instead be 1st and 20. As Nasecki, the guilty party, second and 20. On the 27. After the penalty. Rush behind center. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes. Caught. It's Schultz. It was caught initially by a lineman, and I think he's just like, wait, I can't catch the ball. I got to get it to Schultz. And I think they're going to flag him for that. A lineman, unless announced eligible, cannot catch the football. The ball was tipped. Well, he never really officially caught it, but he can't go out and make. Oh, I actually did allow him to make. 3rd and 13. Rush passes. Caught. That's Lamb in the Minnesota territory up to the 46. So apparently the refs did say, he didn't officially catch the ball. So that play was legal. Plus, it was also tipped by a Viking, so I think that made it a live ball. The 47 calls to Elliott right side. Only able to get it up to 45. So 2nd and 8. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back. Pressure coming against drilled. And he loses the football. And the Vikings got it. Oh, let's stop. Yeah, the Vikings have it. As Rush was drilled. And it was number 23 on the corner. I'll make that the same spot. Xavier Woods forcing the fumble. Vikings with it now. Here in the 4th on your home for the NFL. Xavier Woods with the sack and fumble force. And Anthony Barr on the recovery. The Vikings have it at the 48. Another look at it. Oh, just drilled him. And with just under 10 minutes to go, Vikings with a chance to try to get the lead. And play action. Cousins under pressure. Has to throw it. Nobody in the area. I think they're going to get him for grounding. I don't think he got outside the tackle box, and there was nobody in the area. Holding on the Vikings. Decline. They are going to get him for grounding. That's going to push him back. And it was at the 35, so we'll end up going down as a 13-yard loss. Cousins could not get out of the pocket. And he's in the shotgun here on 2nd and 23. Drops back, looking, pressure comes, fires, passes off the hands of Jefferson. Now set up 3rd and 23, and a late flag comes in. And they're going to get the Vikings for holding. And they're going to decline and make it 3rd and 23. Third and 23 upcoming. Cousins in the shotgun. And call is to Madison. Get about 4 on the play, so I think try to see if they can make things easier for the punter. So the fumble does not come back to harm Dallas. And Barry will be set to punt it away to Wilson. Only have 7 yards returning. And punts away. And it hit off a Viking player. I think it was downed. Well, if it went off a player, then that means that's fair game. Cowboys get the ball back with 9:03 to go in the 4th. Tied at 13 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minneapolis, with the Cowboys taking over at their 30-yard line after forcing the Vikings to a 3-and-out. Next Sunday night on NBC, the Titans and Rams go at clash as division leaders. Well, they actually call it the 32. Rush behind center, calls to Elliott, left side. No gain on the play. Well, give him a yard, so it's 2nd and 9. Eight and a half to go in the 4th. Drops back, looking, fires the heave too far. Trying for Cooper. So 3rd and 9. Cowboys 6 of 12 on 3rd downs. The Vikings 1 and 11. Yeah. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, dropped! CeeDee Lamb could not haul it in. CeeDee had a little lamb that could not catch the ball. Anger will have to punt it back to the Vikings with 8:15 to go. And got the kick away. And fair catch made at the 26-yard line. Vikings lost opening day on a final field goal in overtime. Joseph missing a potential game winner a week later in Arizona. Lost a 7-point game to Cleveland a week later. They were able to beat the Lions on a last-second field goal and then a touchdown in overtime to beat the Panthers. So, Vikings have been living on the edge this season. As Cousins behind center on 1st and 10. Calls to Cook. Going up the middle. And getting it to about the 34-yard line. And play action. Cousins looking, fires. Has to get it out. And a flag comes in late. Are they going to get Cousins again for grounding? Oh, no, they're going to get the Cowboys for roughing the passer. And that's Basham. So now, instead of it being 3rd and 2, it's now 1st and 10 close to midfield. That was Terrell Basham. And Cousins drops back, fires, passes caught. That's Ham close to the marker. And I think they're going to give it to him. They're not quite going to give it to him. I'll call it 2nd and 1. Cousins behind center. Calls the Cook up the middle. He's got a first down and a little more. Churning up to about the 34-yard line. And now the chains have been moved. As we're coming up on 6.5 minutes to play in the game. Cousins behind center. And a call is to Cook up to the 30, turning it up to about the 28-yard line. A flag comes in. Let's see what this is all about. And they're going to get the Cowboys for a personal foul. That's going to make it half the distance to the goal. And they're going to get Randy Gregory for it. Let's see what happened. I mean, what was unnecessary? Okay, it was unnecessary in terms of he didn't have to do that, but the play was still going. I don't know how that's unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary decision? Yes. Roughness? No. NFL's getting soft. 1st and 10, Cousins behind center. And the call is to Madison. It's about maybe 2 on the play. Oh no, they're going to call it 1. That's there. Cousins behind center. 2nd and 9. 5:30 to play in the game. And it calls to Cook. Right side, Cook. Getting inside the 10 to about the... and a flag comes in. They're going to get the Cowboys for a late hit. Cowboys contesting. Cook was still in bounds. And it's Gregory again. Oh, it looked like he was still in bounds. Let's see. He was still in bounds. What the hell is the matter with these refs? I don't understand that call at all. That was legal. He was in bounds. This is getting ridiculous. Costa Cook spins off, breaks a tackle, but he's going to be swallowed up for a loss of 4 on the play. I mean, this is getting unbearable. If you don't want to get hit, play hopscotch or something. This is getting ridiculous. And the guy was still in bounds, and he makes a hit on him. That should not be flagged. I'm sorry. Cousins behind center. Drops back. Fires it out there. That's Madison. And he's going to be pushed out. A little surprised that one was not called. As 55 pushed him out of bounds after he was out of bounds. I'm surprised they didn't throw the flag there. Van Der Esch, the one pushed him out. Let's see. Now this one could have been flagged for unnecessary roughness. But they let this one run. I guess they're trying to balance things out. Nice try. No, I'm not buying that. Cousins in the shotgun on 3rd and goal. Drops. Looking. Pressure coming. Has to step up. Gets it off. That's caught by Thielen. He slipped and fell. And he'll get to the 5-yard line. And with 3.5 minutes to go, I would imagine the right decision would be send out Joseph. As Cousins just able to get the pass off, kind of a shovel pass. Thielen could not stay on his feet. If he was able to stay on his feet, he might have had a touchdown. Joseph 2 for 2. This is elementary right here. 24 yards out. Snap, kick, up, and got it! With 2:51 left, the Vikings regain the lead. Three-point game here on your home for the NFL. Back in Minnesota, Vikings taking the lead on a Greg Joseph field goal, but 3 penalties on this drive that hurt the Cowboys, roughing the passer, and then Randy Gregory with not 1 but 2 unnecessary roughness penalties. Second one being the most questionable, as the running back was still in bounds and he hit him when he was still in bounds. That should not have been flagged. Regardless, Vikings only able to get a field goal out of it when all was said and done. The Cowboys 2:51 to work with and 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. As Joseph set to kick it away. Cooper Rush, first career start, has a chance to make his first career comeback, or at least game-tying drive in the fourth quarter as he's in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, incomplete. He was trying for Lamb. Looked like Alexander was on the coverage. I'll make that Dantzler. I don't know how that one wasn't. That one could have been called interference. I don't know how that wasn't. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Drops back, looking, fires, passes. Caught! Cooper at the 40-yard line! Oh my goodness! How did he make that catch? Oh, went off a defender first, and then he was able to catch it. But Sean Breland could not bring it in. And he was able to make a catch. Rush in the shotgun, pass back to Cooper. 35-30, 25 up to the 24-yard line. It's going to move the chains. And 2:04 left, so they can get one more playoff before the 2-minute warning. Cowboys have also got to be careful not to leave too much time on the clock for the Vikings. Of course, really, how can you really define too much time? Because we've seen teams with no timeouts in like less than 30 seconds come back to make either a tie game or win it. We saw here on TSR earlier this season. Rush in the shotgun. Drops. Looking, fires, passes, incomplete. Too high for Schultz. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Can your heart handle this? 2 minutes to go. Vikings up by 3, but the Cowboys are driving here on your home for the NFL. Cowboys right now in field goal range to tie it up, but you know they're not going to settle for that. They want to take the lead right here, right now. Let's see what Cooper Rush has. First career start. And he's had a pretty decent night at the office. 20 of 36, 301 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Rating at 80.9. Cousins, 20 of 30. 162, a touchdown, and a rating of 91.3. So that's a 300-yard passing game. That's not a bad way to make the first NFL start. Considering coming into this game, he only had a career of 2 passing yards. And a career stat, 2 passing yards on 1 completion. And he's in the shotgun right now on 2nd and 10. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught, and lost it! What did they get caught? A flag comes in. It looks like they're going to call it incomplete. Now let's check the marker. Was tried for Noah Brown. He had it knocked out of him. And they're going to call hands to the face on the Vikings. Harrison Smith. And right there, tried to blind Blake Jarwin. So now be 1st and 10. The Cowboys at the 19, rushing the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes, caught. Right around the 12-yard line. I couldn't see who that was. It was a 7. We now come up on 100 seconds to play. The Cowboys still with both their timeouts. As rushing the shotgun, empty backfield. Drops back, looking. Pressure coming. He has to backpedal. Fires, edge on a flag, comes out. And that's incomplete. Let's check the marker. And they're going to get the Cowboys for holding. And I'd imagine the Vikings are going to take the penalty. They will. As Williams is the guilty party. Now 2nd and 13 following the penalty. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires it out there. That's Elliott, who's trying to shrug a tackle. He can't. Ends up losing 3 yards on the play. And now they got to tread lightly here on 3rd down. And the Vikings going to take a timeout with 64 seconds to play. Third and 16 from 25, excuse me. Drops back, looking. And a whistle. No flag. I don't know why play was stopped. Oh, they're going to get the Vikings for a delay of game. Third and 11 upcoming. Tread lightly, Cowboys. Rushing the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. That's Elliott. Cutting up to the 10. Taking it inside the 5. Down at the 4-yard line. So a big 3rd down conversion by the Cowboys on the check down to Elliott, and he was able to do the rest. And the Vikings going to have to use their 2nd timeout. Elliott breaking a tackle. And he was able to pull a defender inside the 5. They're going to call it the 5-yard line, actually. Rushing the shotgun, tread lightly. Drops, looks, fires, passes, caught! Cooper, touchdown! And the Cowboys have the lead! Oh my goodness! With 51 seconds left, they have the lead for the first time tonight. Jump ball. And he won the battle. He mossed Dantzler. Right now, crucial extra point up here for Zerline. That kick up and good. Cowboys drive. They get the lead for the first time tonight with 51 seconds left. Cowboys 20, Vikings 16 on your own for the NFL. For the Cowboys, 8 plays, 75 yards in 2 minutes. And they have the first lead of tonight. And it only took them 59 minutes to get it. They hold a 20-16 lead, and barring a comeback by Kirk Cousins, Cooper Rush, first career start, first career victory, first career fourth quarter game-winning touchdown drive. And it kicks away. So the Vikings got to go 75 yards for the win. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Thielen right around the 34-yard line. I'll make that the 39-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Oh, the Vikings now out of timeouts. I thought they had one. So they got to utilize the sidelines quite a bit. Or got to have their offense quickly get up there and spike it. Cousins 5 for 14 when trailing and need a touchdown. Tie or take the lead in the fourth quarter overtime. He drops back. Looking. Fires incomplete. Second down and 10. That was at the 38, not 39. My mistake. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Look, and looks like a flag came in because he just threw the ball at the ground, and looks like somebody moved early. And a Vikings flag for false start. And Bradbury, the guilty party. All right, so got the hell in the chair. Second and 15. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Osborne trying to get to the sideline. Did he get? No, he didn't. Ball still. They caught 3rd and 9. 24 seconds left. They stopped the play for a sec. Not sure what happened. Diggs is on the sideline. Cousins in a shotgun empty backfield. Drops back. Looking, and now another flag comes in. Did somebody move early? No, the Cowboys use a timeout with 18 seconds left. I'll set up 3rd and 9. Cousins running out of time. So they put 2 seconds back on the clock, so it's now 20. Cousins in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Conklin. He got tackled in the field of play. They got to hurry up. They can't spike it. They got to go. 4th down. This is the game right here. Cousins in the shotgun. He snapped it. Drops back. Looking. Slips a sack. Fires. Passes. Incomplete. And the Cowboys can tack it on. Oh, my goodness. Cooper Rush. First career start. First career game-winning drive. First career victory. Congratulations, Cooper Rush. Final score in Minnesota, Cowboys 20, Vikings 16. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Kyle the Fanatic, simmering down and signing off.